Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. This was one of the many motivational quotes I heard from my coach at the beginning of every single practice and every single game during my high school soccer career. Soccer has always been something that has been important to me ever since I was little. I can still remember watching Bend It Like Beckham for the first time and instantly wanting to get out there and play. This love for soccer only grew as I got older and as I started following the U.S. women's national team and even had the chance to meet players like Abby Wambach. My love for soccer has always stayed strong, and some of my absolute favorite memories are ones spent on and off the field with my team. One of my all-time favorite memories is a game towards the end of my senior year when my team made it to the last round of the state finals at my home field. We had never been the best team, but what set us apart was that we never gave up no matter what, and it was because of this drive and motivation that we persevered and were able to beat the bigger and better teams we were paired up against. It was a night game during the second round of states, and we were playing one of the best teams in our conference. We knew they were a more physically competitive team with much more skilled players, but before the game started, a teammate of mine said, "Why not us? We can win this game." The stands were packed with family, friends, students, teachers, and many other people from our small town, many of whom had expected a loss and thought they would be watching our last game. Initially, the odds did not look good when the other team was winning 3-1 with only 10 minutes left. Our coach had called a timeout, and I watched as tears welled up in teammates' eyes around me, all of us thinking in the back of our minds that this could be our last time on the field playing together. We tried to motivate each other in the huddle, and we went back into the game with the mindset of taking it minute by minute to make sure that we never gave up. If this was our last game, we wanted to make sure we were giving it our all and leaving it all on the field for one last time. Suddenly, as the ball got shot down the sideline, our forward Jackie found herself in the position for a breakaway and ended up putting a shot past the goalie to make the score 3-2 with around 8 minutes left in the game. The stands erupted with cheers as all of us ran to congratulate Jackie on her goal, and it was at this moment that we were all given a sudden burst of energy. We were still tired, but we kept pushing forward, and suddenly the ball was at Jackie's feet again, who made a nice move past her defender, and by only a few inches was able to put the ball in the back of the net for a second time. The game was tied with only 4 minutes left. The stands were louder than ever, and we all ran together and suddenly had the feeling that we actually had a shot to win this game. We were determined to try and only play defensively for the remainder of the game to make sure that the other team didn't score for the last few minutes. But before we knew it, our other forward, Julia, fired a shot from the 30-yard line that whizzed past the goalie, and just like that, we were up 4-3 with only about 2 minutes left in the game. I had never heard a louder crowd than that night in those stands as they cheered our underdog team on from the sidelines. As the clock dwindled down from 10 seconds, we knew we had won and had one of our best comebacks ever. As the clock hit 0, my team sprinted to the middle of the field as all of the girls from the sidelines met us for a dog pile in the midfield as we celebrated our near impossible victory. This game is by far one of the happiest moments in my life, and it was the best feeling in the world to do the impossible with the team that I love so much. My high school team was more like a family to me, and winning that game with them by my side is definitely something that I will never forget and is part of the reason that soccer will be important to me forever.